Live from Washington, D.C., 2K Sports proudly brings you the Wizards. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Last game for the Hornets, the loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Here's Peterson. Got a piece of it. Pass to Kessler. Here's Bancaro. Goes back up. Rebound by Jang. Count that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Tatum. No good with the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Three-pointer. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And here's Charlotte. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
Here's Peterson following the bucket by the Wizards. And again, the Hornets missing.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Pass to Salon. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Fires from the wing. Bancaro grabs the board.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Tatum looking around. Pass to Peterson. Here's Salon. Peterson misses. The Wizards with the lead. Launches it. The shot will not fall.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
First team foul.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw this game. And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Koulibaly. 6'8", with a 7'2" arm span.
Kev, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. DA, thanks.
Kessler always looking to score down low. A nice finish inside.
Pass to Sarr. It's rebounded by Salon.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
A minute 42 left to play in the first. Offensive rebound. Tries again. From past the arc. Washington with the rebound. Now Sarr. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Here's Banchero. And it's denied. And he gets it back. And Salon gets it to go.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
From deep three-point land. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Pass to Peterson. Down low. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, the problem with Jason Tatum in the pick and roll is he can roll or pop, and that makes him hard to guard.
Fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. 6 points for him.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
Now, here's Banchero. He has yet to score. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Takes a 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hornets lead by 2. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass and you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Here's Andrews. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Perry. The kick out to Williams. 5 on the clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Hornets leading by 4. Here's Andrews. Green, the screen. Launches a three. And he goes in for the dunk.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
We know, Doris, at one point, the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
Dick with the steal.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Over in the corner, Williams. Over to the wing. Boozer wide open. He finds. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Stokes. It's deflected. Pass to Perry. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here's Stokes. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Stolen away. Fires away from way outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Dick. Got a hand on it. Inside. Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Good work there as it goes.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Shoots the three. On the wing, Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
The Hornets trail. Here's Andrews. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Good on the triple.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Pass to Dick. Pulls it up. Misses the jumper.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 6-point Wizards lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Andrews. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Here's Perry for three. Stokes with the rebound. Dick in the corner. Three-pointer. Here's Andrews. Into the lane. Tries yet again. The three. And he's good on the three ball. He has 7.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Fires Here's the three. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Pass to Stokes. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now Dick. Tipped away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The finish. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Driving in. And that one's good. Andrews.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Wizards out front. They're up by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. To the left wing. For the lead. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Hornets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
There's the triple. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Banchero right side. A fadeaway. He can't hit that time. Washington trailing. Looking to get back on track here. Pass to Bryant. From the baseline. That one falls. 8 points for him. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Lost my all and I got it back. That's my hustle and ambition. Never lose sight on the path. I had to tunnel my vision. Separate myself from them clowns. They ain't really about business. You only strong as your weakest link. So I be trying to live my universal laws in effect. When you use your mind and see you as a threat. I'm chasing money like thought the youngest gone on the. When I was down bad, was missing. Pray to the Lord, I make it out the trenches. I had to grind when it's given. Know it's a purpose, so I move different. God chose me, he told me I'm gifted. Feel like I'm stuck in this life that I'm living. I'm trying to grind it and stack to the ceiling. I had to stamp my name and my image. I stand in their chest, I hustle relentless. I gotta keep my mind on the mission. I can make Steven wanna see the vision. You never mix feelings with the business.
I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. Never no stagnant. It's all about the give and go. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. The way that I'm dropping, you can never stop the flow. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. You can never stop the flow. Yeah. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Run up a check and then double up. I got no time for the camera. Like a spatula. I whip a face like tarantula. Won't cuff no, I'm a bachelor. Wait.